let me welcome you by the beautiful greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, which literally means peace be upon you all. Respected guests, it's a real privilege to be here to welcome you to this very important event in the life of Coventry as a city of peace and reconciliation. When I was first asked to deliver the welcoming speech, I was very excited, but slightly hesitant, because the last thing I want to try here is to compete in any way with the Archbishop's brilliant speeches. And when I first arrived in Coventry as an asylum seeker, I wasn't expecting that I would be standing in front of a big crowd in Coventry welcoming the Archbishop of Canterbury and many bishops. In fact, my only previous experience of bishops in that time was on a chessboard. But ladies and gentlemen, this clearly highlights that Coventry is a welcoming place where it does not take too long for one to be part of the community. Coventry gives hope, and hope is what we celebrate this evening. As many migrants, I too have made a major journey from a stranger into a citizen. And through this journey, I've learned one lesson, a lesson that I'm very keen to share across, and that is not to give up hope. Ladies and gentlemen, I can recall that very time when I first left my family behind in search of peace and hope. As a human being, I may face many tough decisions in my life, but the decision to leave my family behind during the time of war, famine and conflict in Afghanistan almost 12 years ago was one of the most difficult decisions I have had to make so far in my life. In the first few days when I first arrived in Britain, I felt like a stranger, lost in a totally new environment, without the support of friends and family to help me make the transition. Until I started reading and writing English, I did not know that Coventry was renowned for peace and reconciliation. Ladies and gentlemen, what could be a better gift to someone in search of peace than to be settled in a city associated with peace and reconciliation? As a first generation of migrants, I share, and my journey is the journey that many migrants and many Coventarians have undertaken. The development of the new cathedral, our new communities, symbolize hope and symbolize the rebirth of our city. History proves that in 1962, when the new cathedral was opened, alongside the cathedral, our city's first Gurdwara, first mosque, and first mandir were also opened in the early 1960s. After the war, communities from the Indian subcontinent, African Caribbean, Muslims, Jews, Hindus and Sikhs settled in Coventry and played an important role in building our noble legacy of peace and reconciliation. This reminds us that we all share this legacy as Coventarians. And the 50th celebration is not only celebrating